It's a full week now since I lifted the hives up above the water at this site. I've come back to see how they're getting on. Fingers crossed. It looks as though the water level has gone down. I can see the bees are flying from here. It's warm today. It's about 12 degrees. Yeah, water level is dropping. Water there in the wood. Bees are going well. There is some dead bees in the water, but that could be natural die if we get a lot of it in the winter, well, any time of the year. But they are going. But I really don't like them flying over water like this. They can sometimes, especially when the sun's out, the reflection off the water is greater than the light from above, and the bees fly upside down into it. And you can see some here. There's some here. Look at these old bees just nearly landed in the water. Awful, awful. See if we can get them to dry out. I mean, this is a pointless activity. There'll be so many of them. Not like this. I mean, some of these dead bees would have died naturally anyway, but yeah. I suppose on the positive side, at least they haven't been flooded out completely. There's one there just dropping in now. There. Come on. Dear. I'll be here all day picking them out. It's no good. But I don't like it. Don't do this to have them die on me. I know when I did last week's video of this site flooding, some of the comments said just get your hives up on higher stands, and I think in reply to one of the comments I said that wasn't really acceptable because of this thing that bees have of flying into water on a sunny day. No, higher stands higher stands would stop them flooding, stop the water getting into hives, but it wouldn't stop all this bee death. They're just dropping in all over. I'm looking on a positive side. I think there's bees flying out of every hive, so they are all still alive. But I just don't like the way they're dropping in this water. Any bee farmers watching this are going to think, he's crackers, what's he doing? I don't have anything better to do than fish bees out of water. I mean, one answer here would have been to have got a bale of straw and spread that out in front of the hives, and at least there's somewhere for the bees to drop onto instead of into the water itself. I mean, you get 6 or 8 foot away from the hives, it isn't a problem. They don't seem to be dropping into it there. But this end, this hive in particular, 54, whether there's something with the bees and there's masses of them here. Oh, it's awful. Just snap some of this weed off here. I'm just going to lay it in front of this one that's particularly bad. Just try and give them a bit of a raft to climb up onto. I don't know if it'll help them or not, I don't know. Sometimes climb onto somewhere dry and get going back in the air and fly back to the hive. I mean, this end where they're out in the water, it's grand, like, they're flying well. It's the 16th of December. We're having a good cleansing flight. I wonder how covered in bee muck from being among them. Or maybe I am, I just can't see it. So that part's great. This part, fishing bees on the latter. It'll be here all day. I've got to go. I've just got to accept it's happened, and I don't like it. Do not like it. It's not good to witness. Feels so hopeless. Now I'm thinking I maybe should have moved them. A bit futile really, but I've decided to snap some of these weed off here, this dried weed. I don't know, I think there could be ducks. And snap them off and lay a few in front of each hive. Just give the bees somewhere to climb up onto if they get into the water. Or perhaps take the reflection off, stop them flying into it in the first place. The only thing I've got to watch for is there are some thistles among it. And if I stick my bare hands on them, I'll know about it. Right, I'm going to see what I can do. There's an awful lot of thistles among that weed. So I thought I'm going to go have some gloves in the pickup, stick them on, and I'll get some weed spread in front of these. Hopefully it'll save up the weed. Put some weed in front of each hive. Will it do any good? I don't know. It's the same as last week. I feel better for having done something. Even if it isn't completely 100% successful. Better this than to have just done nothing and walked away. The wind gets up and all those bunches of weeds might blow to the other side, I don't know. So two reasons for doing that. One, take some of the reflection off the light, take some of the reflected light off the water directly in front of the hives. And also somewhere if the bees do drop in the water, they can swim, get up on some of them weed and climb up and out of it, dry off and hopefully get back in the hive. That's the theory. Right or wrong? Well, at least I've tried. And some of these at this end, I mean, there's a hive here. Wow, 114. 16th of December. Some bees there. Not any protective equipment on at all, but there should be alright this time of year. The others are more normal flight. Right, we'll go a bit further. Well, I think I got this one right. This is a site where I used to keep bees over winter. See, there's a pile of bricks there. And there. Split down there concerned me. And I had some hives laid along here, around there. And we follow that split up. See there, great branch is snapped off. It's actually caught in an oak tree up there. Without that, it would have come crashing down, and it will come crashing down eventually. And that is a fair lump of timber. That would have flattened any hives underneath it. Yeah, Ash dieback, something I'm becoming more and more concerned about and looking out for at site. Just called in at a site where there isn't a flooding problem, just for a bit of normality really. If you're enjoying these videos, please click like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now from Swales Honey.